Hey guys, this is Jacob. I just want to thank you guys for listening to the podcast, and wanted to give a brief heads up that our equipment that we're using right now isn't too great, so the sound quality is leaving something to be desired, to say the least. So just bear with us. In the next couple episodes, we'll have some better quality stuff, and yeah, we'll hopefully improve a little bit. But for the time being, just bear with us and enjoy the show. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the very first episode of the Snyder and Collin podcast. We're going to talk about some movie news, maybe some good movies, bad movies, maybe some movies that we've never even seen before.
Perhaps.
I'm Colin Goody, and this is my good friend Jacob, no relation to Zack Snyder. How are you doing, Jacob?
No relation at all. How you doing?
The first time I met you and I found your name was Snyder, I was like, well, he must be related to Zack Snyder, right?
Yeah, and these days, Zack Snyder's a bit of a touchy subject.
Yeah, definitely.
It's horrible what happened to him and his daughter.
We'll go ahead and segue this into Joss Whedon taking over, what is it, the Justice League reshoots?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Because, it's like, how much of this movie is done? How much is left?
We have no clue.
40%?
I'd imagine
40% more to go?
I'd imagine most of it has already been shot. Just, they're just like, okay, just a few things here and there. I mean, it's probably not going to be like, I don't know, what are some other examples of movies that had massive reshoots? Well, Rogue One, yeah, definitely.
And that worked out really well. Everyone loved it.
Do you think Joss Whedon is a good pick? Because I know he's been in talks to start working on something for DC. Because he did the Avengers, so it kind of seems case in point.
I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty wild that he'll be I guess on paper, probably he'll be the director of both Justice League and the Avengers, which is that's pretty wild. That's pretty cool. And yeah, but is he the right choice? I don't know. I mean, nerd culture would say yes, but I would say
Joss Whedon is a nerd god.
Yeah, he is.
He's got Firefly, Buffy, Avengers,
Age of Ultron. Everyone loved Age of Ultron. That was the best movie.
Well,
no,
I think Zack Snyder's name is still going to be on the Justice League films.
I would hope so.
Because just because it's some reshoots, they can still have another director come in.
Yeah.
Because I know Josh Trank didn't do the reshoots for Phantom Force Stick.
Yeah.
And I forget who it was who did the reshoots for Rogue One. It might have been Tony Gilroy or something. It was one of the guys who worked on Nightcrawler and Michael Clayton. There's three of them. Their last name's Gilroy.
Yeah.
And I think he worked on the script. I mean, I don't know. Do you think Joss Whedon is gonna put in zingers and one-liners all of Avengers?
I mean, it already seems like this movie has more humor in the first place. Anyway,
yeah, from the trailers when Batman's oh, my superpower is what does he say? I'm rich.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get more singers in there. So maybe Whedon's singers won't quite stick out like a sore thumb.
Maybe not. I would just hope that he would continue the vision, which is literally what he should be doing in the first place. He should be continuing the vision. You know what I mean? Of Snyder.
There's no way he's just gonna come in there and be like, all right, let's scrap this, start from the ground up. But how long do you think Zack Snyder's gonna be out of commission for? Is he gonna do the next Justice League? Do you think he's just gonna where's the future for Snyder?
I don't know. That's kind of the thing. I'm not really sure.
Because you think the backlash, he's aware of it. There's no way. There's no way he has no clue about his reputation critically and among fans, that he's just not very well received.
Yeah, and what I'm kind of fearing is if he really has taken a backseat, and say that for instance the beginning of this movie does say directed by Joss Whedon. Just to throw this out there, what if the movie's super well received and everyone loves it, and then with the whole Patty Jenkins because for right now Wonder Woman looks like it's getting really great reviews.
Right.
It looks like it's going to be a really good movie. Really, for once, a fresh installment into this DC extended universe. I can't remember what the
expanded.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Actually, no, it might be.
I hope it's not extended. Expanded would make more sense and it would flow better. But
right.
see, like, if this goes well for them, I'm afraid everyone's going to be calling for Zack Snyder's head, like, literally. Like, already people are doing that a little bit before the news of his daughter came out. And now, like, now with his daughter and stuff being, him being out of commission, I guess, on this film, it's well received. Like, I don't think DC would ever have him back, which kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but at the same time, like,
it's like,
I don't know.
why would they? I still think it's gonna be like 65% his direction.
Yeah.
I don't, there's no way his name is getting scraped off of it.
Yeah,
Joss Whedon.
I would hope not, but like,
that'd be insane.
Isn't there like news that he's been like, Joss Whedon was involved like significantly before Zack Snyder stepped away?
There's been talks of him doing something. Batgirl. They're trying to get Whedon.
He's the confirmed director of Batgirl, I think, and that's been known for a good bit now. But I think that there's this news that he was already working on Justice League before Zack Snyder stepped away from the film. So
right. Okay.
That means like his foot was in the door already, and like I don't think maybe Warner Brothers was exactly trusting of Snyder's vision here. I don't know, but yeah, reading the comments.
I'm not sure why Warner Brothers is really that invested in Zack Snyder. I think it's because his films have been financially successful for Warner Brothers, and maybe he's real easy for them to work with. I'm thinking that's the thing, maybe.
See,
because he's good with visuals.
Yeah.
And 300 was a huge hit. I'm not sure if Warner Brothers made 300, but I know they did Watchmen, and I guess he just kind of stuck around with Warner Brothers.
Yeah. I'm gonna look. Where's
Anyways, the fact that Joss Whedon is doing reshoots really doesn't heighten my expectations for Justice League. I'm not really excited to see it in general because I've only seen one of these DC EU movies, and that's Batman v Superman. I never saw Man of Steel. I mean, I watched some stuff of it online, so I wasn't completely in the dark with it. Wasn't too impressed with Batman v Superman, so I'm not really expecting much from Justice League.
Yeah.
I didn't hate Batman v Superman. I just thought it was just kind of bad. It just progressively got worse as the movie went on. Like,
yeah. I don't know. 300's. I enjoyed 300 a lot. It's pretty much a beat for beat, just remake of the graphic novel, which is fine, and like that's probably why it's so great, because like it's a beautifully made film, and like it's got a lot of cool shots in there, and the slow-mo is like a little bit dated, but like
it was really
time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, it was very unique at the time.
It was very cool. It was kind of like maybe like the Matrix in a way.
Yeah.
Similar, just like as a big like visual action movie.
I would say it's not unlike Matrix in that way. Watchmen was okay. The parts that were changed from the graphic novel are coincidentally the parts that I don't like about the movie.
I was so freaking hyped for Watchmen.
Were you really?
Yeah, because like I saw, I had no clue what Watchmen was back in 2008 when it came out.
Yeah.
So 300 had just came out. It was super cool. Tons of blood and tits in it. All that shit you love when you're 12 years old.
Of course.
And then this Watchmen trailer comes out, and like it had this trailer with this Smashing Pumpkins song in it. This is the beginning of the end, something like that.
Yes.
And like
I do remember that.
Yeah, that trailer was amazing.
Yeah,
it's
attached to the DVD of The Dark Knight, which is funny.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I remember it there because I didn't see because I saw The Dark Knight in theaters, but like it was so surreal that I barely remember anything.
You didn't see The Dark Knight in
theaters?
I did.
No, I did see it.
I was about to go off. I was going to be like, what? Like,
dude, no, like
you missed out.
Yeah, like I went with my family, my mom and dad took. But nah, I don't remember the previews to that film at all.
Right.
But like I don't even remember.
Stuck around because you rewatched The Dark Knight, and then you'd see the trailer for Watchmen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that got me really hyped. So I was excited. I thought it looked awesome, mainly because it was R. Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's going to be like violent and bloody. Mm-hmm. So it came out, I believe, March 2008. and me and a friend of mine, my mom dropped us off at the mall to go to the AMC, and we were just gonna like walk in the theater and go see it. But I ended up bumping into a teacher of mine from middle school who was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hey, I believe her name was like Miss Smith. And I was talking to her, and she was with her boyfriend. She was kind of a younger teacher.
Yeah.
She may have been like 20, 29, 30 or something. And she was like, oh, we're going to see Watchmen. And I was like, oh, really? That's what we're trying to see. And I convinced her to like buy us tickets to Watchmen.
Oh my god.
As like our guardian. And then when we went in there, we were just like, okay, thanks, see. And we just kind of like sat elsewhere. It was amazing. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
wow. Yeah. Well, she didn't buy us the tickets. I think we gave her money.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really cool. We sat in the theater and watched Watchmen.
That's cool. And then you're immediately disappointed.
No, I liked it back then. I always did like Watchmen.
I like it now. Like, I don't hate that movie. It's just underwhelming.
My least favorite part of Watchmen is the action isn't very well done because Snyder reuses the slow-mo thing.
Yeah.
From
and
it.
It's overdone at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I thought some of the actors were really miscast. Like the girl who plays Silk Spectre.
Yeah.
She did not. I was not impressed by her performance.
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson as Night Owl. He was kind of a little too. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was kind of.
It's really
just
strange
weird
casting. I didn't like the action because like in the graphic novel, like it's very much like they're real people and like they're real fighting. Like the graphic novel's more like it just feels more
grounded.
real. Yeah, like it's more grounded in like in Watchmen, like they are literally like gods, and even the normal people, like Ozymandias has like no powers or anything. Like
he's
that,
just
right?
smart.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. He's like a
smart
mogul
dude.
too, and like what? He's like a billionaire.
Yeah, and
It's like an evil Bruce Wayne, maybe.
yeah,
If I make that comparison.
yeah, exactly. No, he actually, yeah, he really is. That's funny. Actually, it reminds me of, what is it like? It's not Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was this animated Justice League. It's Crisis on. No, I don't know. What was it? But it was. I'll look it up in a minute. But like, I don't know. The action wasn't that great.
Like I never read the graphic novel.
It's great. Yeah,
like
it's
if
awesome.
you were to read that, they're not like doing backflips and shit. They're probably just beating up people like normal fights would. It's not like badass slow motion.
Yeah, it's Crisis on Two Earths.
It's
a Justice.
similar.
Yeah, it's a very similar character. He looks like Night Owl, but I don't know. He's a comic book character. But it's Owlman. That's what you've ever heard of Owlman. I don't know. I think the New 52 actually made him brother.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's some weird shit. So Scott Snyder's a great writer, so I would accept it. But
yeah, Jacob here has like superior comic book knowledge to me. I haven't really read any notable comics. I read a few when I was a kid, just because sometimes I'd buy them from like a bookstore.
Yeah.
So Jacob kind of has superior comic knowledge over me.
Well, I appreciate it.
But I know a good bit. I know more than like average person. Frank Miller's, the Alan Moore's.
You know what? Alan Moore is.
He's a scary guy.
He's a scary guy.
He's like an
crazy.
anarchist.
Yeah.
He looks like someone who like is like trying to like live a life of anarchy.
Yeah.
He took his name off the Watchmen movie because he just writes it, right? He doesn't actually do any illustrations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy who did all the artwork for Watchmen, only his name is in the credits, not Alan Moore.
It's weird. I don't think because
he was like, I don't want to be a part of this shit.
Yeah, and he's also like really unhappy with like where it's going, like where Watchmen's going, and
they're trying to do something with Watchmen. I don't know if it's like I think they might be trying to do a TV series out of it.
Yeah. No, which is
or something.
HBO show. I think.
HBO
yeah,
show.
It's gonna be on HBO.
That could work.
That could be awesome.
HBO is a fucking incredible network, so
yeah. I mean,
if they're gonna do it, then it's probably in good hands.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of American Gods.
I haven't even heard of that until like just now. I've heard a few people be like, "Oh, American Gods."
Yeah, I know it's who is it written by? It's written by someone important.
Damon Lindelof.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Wait, no.
No, he's doing something else.
No.
He's doing some other TV show.
Neil Gaiman.
Oh, Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
The guy who did Sandman and Coraline.
Yep.
I didn't know he was doing a TV show.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing a TV show these days.
It's true. He is.
But
He did like.
back on to Watchmen.
Yeah.
You know what I really liked was Jackie Earl Haley as Rorschach.
That was great casting.
He's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
He's a great character.
Terrible looking guy. Looks so rugged.
Yeah,
It's
he's
an ugly man.
he is.
That's
but
okay,
he's so talented that
That's true.
That it makes him like more realistic.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a Steve Buscemi, like just really like not the most beautiful guy. But you know what? Like I'm kind of sick of all these like beautiful actors, like
That's
Liam Hemsworth, and like I don't know who's another real pretty actor, like I don't know Zac Efron. They kind of take you out of the movie. So when you see someone like Steve Buscemi or Jackie Earl Haley, you're just kind of like, you know what? That's what normal people look like.
Yeah.
Normal people are really gross.
Yeah.
And not perfect.
Yeah. Steve Buscemi is just a fucking ugly guy.
He is.
And like,
he's
it's
amazing.
awesome. He's also a really cool guy though.
Oh yeah.
It seems. Okay. But he's a really good guy. Probably a class act, you know?
Oh yeah. He seems like the type of guy who'd drive like a old El Camino that's really souped up, or have like some sort of muscle car, and he's just like, oh, I love these vehicles.
Yeah.
Go out to a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Drink some wine.
Eats a Snickers.
Oh yeah.
He's on that Snickers.
He was.
Yeah. That was weird.
It was.
I bet he did it for free.
Just like sure.
Yeah.
I already have my. He brought his own Snickers bar.
He picked it up at like a fucking gas station on the way there. Yeah.
So I'm about to blow your mind, Jacob.
Please do.
Have you ever heard of the movie called Ghost World?
I've heard of it. Probably from you.
It has Steve Buscemi in it.
Yeah.
And it's based off a graphic novel.
Yeah.
And apparently it's amazing. I've never seen it. The only reason I bring this up is because we were talking about Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
And Ghost World just got a Criterion Blu-ray release, and I believe it's based off a graphic novel.
Yeah.
And I told you we were going to talk about movies that we've never seen, but apparently it's amazing. It's based off a graphic novel, and it's supposed to be just a really great, like maybe a black comedy or something.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's described.
Yeah, it got an Oscar nomination for adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
So that's a movie that I want to check out.
Daniel Klaus? Daniel Klaus?
Who?
Yeah.
Screenplay.
That's who wrote the comic book.
Really?
Yeah, the screenplay is also written by Klaus and Swigoff. Wow, those are hard names to say.
Swigoff? Click on Swigoff. I know he's done something extremely mainstream, because I was looking at his filmography a few days ago, because I was like, who is this guy? And it's some comedy. It's extremely mainstream, I think.
Okay, alright.
Bad Santa, that's what it was.
Wow.
Not super mainstream. A movie that people, know.
Yeah, and know to suck too.
I've never seen Bad Santa.
I don't know. I don't know how the fuck it got a sequel.
Yeah, like 10 years later.
Like, whoa. It's like 12. 12 years later. Yeah.
Damn it.
Dude, I mean, it was 2003, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I know it has like kind of a cult fan base or something, but it just seemed kind of too like mean-spirited of a movie. Like it just seemed kind of like dirty, just kind of like, I don't know if I really want to watch Bad Santa. Just like Billy Bob Thornton like being an asshole. Like
Billy Bob Thornton is an asshole.
Oh yeah, perfect casting, I guess.
Yeah. Have you seen that? Have you seen this interview of him with like he's I don't know. I guess he's like in a band or something too.
Yeah, he's in some sort of like folky country type band, rockabilly something.
Yeah, and he plays like drums. I don't know, but like he was on like a radio show and they were asking him questions about movies, and he gets so fucking heated about it. Like he got so mad.
I feel like he's done this before in interviews. He gets pissed off.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, like you are who you are. Like you can't. Like there's nothing this guy can do about it. He was told to ask these questions to you, like, it's just asking about your movies.
He gets triggered real easily in interviews.
Yeah.
What does Billy Bob Thornton do much? Was he on that Fargo TV show?
Was he?
He might have been. I'm probably wrong, but
He looks like he would be on that show. He has the look for that show.
He's worked a lot with the Coen brothers, who I don't think they're involved with the TV series, but so I guess it seems like a fit.
Yeah. God, he just looks like such a piece of shit, you know.
He's not super Hollywood looking.
No.
He looks like a guy you'd just find like in a bar, drinking like a whiskey sour, smoking a cigarette.
He is in Fargo, actually.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's it's funny. Good spot there. Guy.
Yeah, really had to use my brain on that Billy Bob one.
He's an American Dad. He's in Trailer Park Boys.
You know, everyone always talks about Trailer Park Boys.
I've never seen it.
I've only seen the episode with Rush in it, and it was a great episode, but lots of people love Trailer Park Boys.
I really
check it out. There's a lot of it on Netflix, so people, you know, that I know tend to watch it.
Yeah. He's in Puss in Boots.
Oh, God. Have you seen Puss in Boots?
No.
No, me neither.
Wow. That's... Yikes.
Well, his most notable movie is Sling Blade, that he wrote, produced, starred in. Some folks call it a sling blade, something like that. He plays like a retarded guy who murdered his mom's lover when he was a kid or something like that. I don't know. Apparently it's really dark and depressing, but apparently he's amazing in it. It got nominated for tons of awards and stuff. So that's a movie that I need to put on the list, but it's I don't know when I'm going to be in the right mood and just be it's time to watch Sling Blade.
Yeah, I don't know. See,
you can Netflix and chill Sling Blade. Oh, what are we watching? Have you ever seen Sling Blade?
It's a movie about a mentally retarded person. Should we be saying that? Retarded? I don't know. Is that appropriate for the podcast?
Fuck it.
We're not.
I mean, it's just Billy Bob Thornton.
I mean, we
can say he's retarded. Can't we?
That's offensive. Because we were using it in correct context.
We were. He's
tough.
He's mentally challenged. He's a mentally challenged individual.
We'll be a little bit more PC on this podcast.
We should.
Yeah. No, I mean, we should. You're right. But should we?
Morally, we should, but it's just so much more fun to be not PC.
You're right. It is. What's going on this week? You heard about these Wonder Woman women-only screenings?
No, that's a thing?
Yeah, no, that's a real thing.
Are they at least getting children to see them young girls?
Totally.
So that 30 years from now they can have this amazing Wonder Woman nostalgia.
Yeah,
because that's cool, I guess. But no, I've not heard of these all-female Wonder Woman screenings.
Yeah, it's they're early screenings, and I don't know when they're doing them, but
are they doing it in LA or something, or
yeah, probably
most likely.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the article, but it basically it's I don't know. I guess a lot of people are triggered about it.
It seems kind of gimmicky.
Oh, totally.
It's it's an early screening, but it just seems gimmicky. They're trying to start some buzz about the first female-led superhero movie, even though it's not. There's Catwoman, Halle Berry.
It's the first. Someone mentioned it. It's the first big budget.
Yeah.
The first one with the
with
actual
weight behind it.
Budget. Yeah.
Because it's Wonder Woman, who's one of the top-tier superheroes. I mean, I don't know much about Wonder Woman, but everyone knows who she is. You have to be living under a rock to not know who Wonder Woman is. When does it come out? June 9th? It comes out really soon, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Well, I know the screening's on June 6th, which is the 2 days. That's the week after its worldwide theatrical release. So I guess it's not on the US. But it says that people who identify as women will all.
So I could go
if
there.
you identify as a woman, yes, you would be allowed. Do you identify as a woman?
I can for an early access of Wonder Woman. Yeah. I won't need to dress.
I
won't need to dress in drag.
card? It's I identify as a woman. like all the time.
Just so you're not bullshitting.
Yeah.
We could say that.
We could. Yeah, we could. I mean, like it is 2017. A lot of people are saying some shit like that. I mean, it's within the realm of pop. Someone will try that. That's not a question.
So all right, this is Wonder Woman related, but have you ever seen the movie Monster, directed by Patty Jenkins?
No, I need to see that.
I saw it a long time ago. It's I don't think Patty Jenkins has directed many movies, but it stars Charlize Theron. She won an Oscar. She plays, oh my god, what's her name? Famous man murderer.
Okay.
I forget her name. She's very famous though. I think she's from Florida. It's just like a biopic drama. It's very low budget, like indie, early 2003 movie. It's just like a character study about this one. Oh god, her name's on the tip of my tongue. Whipro or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's an interesting fit to see that she would go on to direct Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
that's kind of what they're doing now, taking like kind of smaller directors for big budget.
Yeah. Is it because the studio pushed around though? In the case of Josh Trank, definitely, right?
Well, he had Chronicles, so it kind of seemed like a good match for him to do Fan Four Stick.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure like that whole clusterfuck was his fault, but like he's not. I mean, he's not guilt free or scot free on it. I think that it's definitely like mostly to blame, but like at the same time, I think the studio had their vision for it, and it's Fox, so like.
They should have just made it rated R. This was before Deadpool. They were like, oh, we can do these R-rated movies.
For real. That would have added actually probably some buzz to it that it needed, because no one was excited for that movie.
No.
The only way anybody gets excited for a Fantastic Four movie is if it goes back to Marvel, which I think even then people would get not.
You can't do a Fantastic Four movie for a while.
I think
Fan Four Stick was pretty shit.
No, like it was shitty, but like, see, like so was the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and like a ton of people are really hyped for Homecoming. So obviously, like there is some buzz
right
behind being in Marvel, and like even naming that Homecoming, like sort of a fuck you to Sony Pictures, right? Like
Spider-Man's back in the MCU.
Yeah,
well, not back, but finally.
Yeah.
In the MCU.
And like, you know, I don't think Homecoming particularly looks great, but I think that it'd be serviceable. Like, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better than any of the Spider-Man, even though I like the first one.
Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
You know,
holy trailer. Wow.
I didn't watch this newest trailer.
Okay, the newest trailer should have been the second one, and then they should have just stopped after that. The second one, this trailer doesn't really show that much. It just kind of shows off like a little bit of the ability of his suit and stuff like that. Just like some reasons. Fuck that cat. God. Sorry.
He's in a dungeon.
Yeah, he is. My girlfriend's cat. We're recording this at my girlfriend's house, and she has a cat, and currently he's not shutting the fuck up, which, you know, that's great. That's all fine and good, but whatever. But anyway, Homecoming?
Yeah. It just seems like it's just gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's hopefully I don't want them to play it too safe, like they did with Doctor Strange, where it was like conveyor belt, like basic.
That movie really was so cookie cutter.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid Spider-Man Homecoming might be.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it's not, you know, because they're doing the whole high school thing.
See, okay.
Trying to get that John Hughes flair.
Yeah,
which
Peter Parker needs to be in high school. Mm-hmm. That's like definitely a thing. Like, and everybody's getting triggered at the fact that he's never been seen like as an adult or like in college. Peter Parker in the comics, like, I don't know. In my opinion, I know people will disagree with me. If people will go back once we're famous, you know, people are gonna go back and like people can find good stories where he was in college, you know, like, and an adult, like anything where he's running like Parker Industries and stuff like that, and the latest comic book. It's all interesting, but like the greatest stories, like anything early Ultimate Comics written by Brian Michael Bendis, like it's fantastic, you know. Peter Parker deserves to be in high school. We've seen so many movies of him graduating high school, being out of high school, being in college. It's not that interesting anymore. And I feel like that as soon as they graduated from college, or goddamn, I wish I could say this properly. As soon as they graduate him from high school, it'll go back to feeling like a Toby films.
Right.
I don't know. Just me. But
I just wish I had never seen the second trailer. I avoided it on the internet, but then when I saw Guardians, they played it. I mean, at that point, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna close my eyes and plug my ears. You know, it's like, well, fuck it, might as well watch it. And because in the first trailer, it showed what I assumed was gonna be like the big climax was that ship that it looks like he's saving.
Yeah,
he's in between it. That's just kind of what I assumed just from the trailer, but it turns out that's probably the halfway point. Because Tony Stark comes in and helps Spider-Man, saves the day, and he's like, "Oh, give me back the suit that he gave him."
Yeah, like I guess the proto Iron Spider costume.
Yeah,
it's definitely meant to be the Iron Spider costume. I think.
The Iron.
Are you familiar with that?
No.
It's like, okay, everybody wanted it to happen during. The Mummy trailer. It's so annoying.
The podcast is wanting us to segue.
Yeah, it's into the Mummy. In a minute.
What suit were you talking about?
No, okay. I'll show you a picture of it. Okay, like when Civil War was like first announced, I don't know if you remember this, like there was all of these calls for Spider-Man to go back, like for the rights to go back. And then they finally did, and everyone was like, holy shit, like he might actually be in this movie.
It blew my mind.
It did, yeah. It happened. We're all like, holy fuck, like what we were calling for like actually occurred. Like this is great. But there's this in the Civil War comic, there's like Iron Man, I guess, makes Spider-Man go to his side in it, and for rewarding him, he gives him this costume. It's like red and gold, and it's sick looking. Like it is pretty cool.
And it's like an Iron Man suit,
it's
but
like an Iron Man
Spider-Man.
Suit. Yeah, but for Spider-Man, I'll show you a picture of it.
I could see them doing that in like potential sequels, maybe Infinity War. I don't know.
See, I don't think they'll do it just because it looks so.
Is it?
Well, like I mean, it looks like this.
They'll change. Like they'll change it up probably.
Well,
they'll make it more like an Iron Man suit.
See, that's kind of the thing though, because like with these movies now, like I think his suit that he has now basically is the Iron Spider suit because it has all of these upgrades and like this technology that Spider-Man usually doesn't have. And it was given to him by Iron Man.
Yeah, which like, makes complete sense.
Yeah,
that he would get his suit from Stark Industries.
Yeah.
It's in the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire movies. I guess he made it.
Yeah,
he made it.
He sewed like a super well made
thick rubber suit.
Yeah,
because it's not like mesh looking or anything.
I'm sending a picture to Alex.
Okay, cool.
He told me that's the one condition we use for house.
Anyways, the first Spider-Man movies those are movies that I hold like dear to my heart.
Do you also hold 3 dear to your heart? Spider-Man 3.
I have memories seeing it in a sold-out theater opening night, and the audience for Spider-Man 3 was going wild. There were so many cheers and claps.
Awesome.
And then like 15 minutes later, after the movie ended, I guess that's when everyone was like, you know what? That movie had issues.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like back then, because when Spider-Man 3 came out, I was 12, so what, you were like 8?
Yeah.
So back then, like, we didn't really care about, like, film criticism. Yeah,
I thought
me neither. I thought it was great.
I thought it was cool as fuck. I thought James Franco was a cool guy. I was like,
back when he was a
pretty
cool
cool
guy.
Yeah, it's Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still don't have a problem with James Franco. I think he's the weirdest fucking dude ever. But like,
he is. He is
cool.
strange.
Yeah.
He's a strange guy.
Yeah.
If I was around him, I'd get a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If I was with him for too long.
Yeah, I would too.
He seems like a guy who would like roofie someone at a club if he wasn't like super rich. Like if he wasn't famous, he seems like he'd be kind of like sleazy.
Do you remember that? Like, I think they played it off like it was like a scam or something, or not a scam, like a prank or something. But like it was kind of this rapey thing that happened
with a
like
young
chick.
Girl.
Yeah, like on the internet.
That
was
remember
weird.
that.
And then it was like, oh, it's a hoax. and everyone was kind of like, maybe it wasn't though.
Nah, he was hanging out with some chicks.
That's weird. Yeah.
I don't think was she underage or was she just really young?
I think she was just really young. I think it was just weird because it was on the internet. Like,
yeah, it was kind of a big deal for like it was big for like a few days. And then everyone was like, "Oh, James Franco, we love you."
Is anybody like James Franco? We love you. Is anybody saying that?
James, all right, back in 2000, like 6, 7, 8, he was the man. Pineapple Express, Spider-Man. You know what movie sucked? Was The Interview.
The Interview did suck.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Wasn't that funny? It was funnier that North Korea wanted to shut it down.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, is that it's too bad it wasn't like one of the greatest comedies ever made.
Yeah, it would have been so cool. Like,
he had a really odd performance in it. He was playing like what's the guy's name? Host of American Idol.
Yeah, like
Ryan Seacrest. Yeah, he kind of had like he was like kind of going for something like that, like TV personality.
His name in that movie?
Chip Skylark.
Yes. No, that's not his fucking name. God, it sounded so good though.
It does. It sounds
holy
similar.
shit. No, it's Dave Skylark.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh, I was onto
I
something.
can't believe you did that.
I thought it Chip Skylark is the pop star from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Damn,
that's
dude.
awesome.
I really dug that one out of the recesses of my brain. Him and Seth Rogen were probably getting baked watching TV. They're watching Fairly Odd Parents. Seth Rogen's like, "Hey, Skylark." Frank's like, "Yeah, that should be my name." But yeah, remember when that was a big deal? When North Korea, they hacked Sony?
Yeah. And then like Sony, like there were those rumors about an Aunt May film, and Sony was like,
yeah,
like
that's right.
A week earlier, Sony was like, "No, that's complete bullshit. Like never worry about it." And then the Sony hack happened, and it was like true. Like
some cringy emails of bad spin-off movies.
I remember Jonah Hill, like they talk about like the Men in Black, Black 21 Jump Street thing.
Yeah, I think that's still a thing.
I think so too. That's great. That sounds awesome. Let's see. But it's gonna be a reboot of Men in Black.
Yeah, obviously. I believe it's gonna be female-led Men in Black. I think that's a better idea if you're incorporating 21 Jump Street. There's no way you're gonna have Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones next to Jonah Hill.
No, but like that's just what I would be excited about. That is the only thing that would get me excited for that film. Unless they cast like, a female-led.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
A female-led Men in Black. Is that confirmed or are you just speculating?
A little bit of both.
It's gonna be
a rumor. It's
gonna be Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy. I can guarantee one of the female leads in that film will be Melissa McCarthy, and she's gonna be phoning it in like she does in most of these films.
I'm probably 100% wrong about this.
Yeah.
But for this, if they're doing this reboot of Men in Black 21 Jump Street crossover.
Yeah.
For the Men in Black characters, for some reason, I feel like they're gonna go young. Like young, like mid-20s.
Zac Efron.
Yeah, like
I would watch that.
Like younger, not like Will Smith aged, like.
See, like I don't even know.
Will Smith aged actors. That's a category, right?
What if they brought back Johnny Depp? With the older Men in Black cast, like Will Smith, Johnny Depp, whoever else. And they did that.
Who else is in it?
Yeah, I just know it's Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. He shows up. He cameos in the original.
Yeah,
Great cameo.
I've seen that scene, but I've actually never seen 21 or 22 Jump Street.
Really?
Yeah, never seen.
Wow.
I've heard good things. Yeah,
they're pretty funny.
There's no real reason I haven't seen them. It's not like I'm like, oh, eh. Well, actually, when the first one came out, I wasn't really that interested, and then I just, I hear good things about it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's worth watching.
They're really funny, honestly.
I need to get around to it.
Yeah. I mean,
It's from Lord and Miller.
Right? Yeah. The only people who are getting excited for Han Solo.
Right. That Han Solo spinoff is still kind of like, it seems like such a terrible idea for a movie. It's kind of like...
But, like, See, everything on paper is really great about it. Like,
yeah, Lord and Miller,
awesome.
They're pretty solid.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing when it comes to like making a quality comedy film.
Yeah, and David
Michael Ironside?
No, it's
Woody Harrelson.
No, it's not Woody Harrelson. It's not Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson belongs in the Star Wars universe.
Does he? I wish he was playing an alien.
He might.
I mean, I guess they're all playing aliens.
He's bald, so good at like putting prosthetics on. Don't worry about the hair.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think that
it just seems like a terrible idea. So young Han Solo, how he met Chewie.
Alden Iron.
The guy who's playing young Han?
Yeah. Alden E. Collin. But like, see, he's a good-looking guy. He looks like Han Solo to me. I don't know. He looks like
I can kind of see it. He's not very well known, so like he's not gonna take you out of it. Like who was on the short list? Like Dave Franco,
Miles Teller. Oh God!
If they ever make
fucking Teller.
If they ever make a live-action Toy Story movie, get Miles Teller to play Woody. Yeah. Ew. Imagine a live-action Toy Story. That's creepy.
That is creepy.
That's a fucking creepy idea. Miles Teller is Woody.
Yeah, Lawrence Kasdan was writing the screenplay for.
Yeah, I think I heard that. Yeah, I think I heard that about it. I think this is his last involvement for the Star Wars films as of right now.
Huh. Okay.
He may be doing. Is he doing Episode 8? Is he doing anything on that? I don't know how much involvement he's going to continue. Director of Dreamcatcher. It is.
Isn't that your first R-rated movie you saw in theaters?
Yeah, it was. Oh
wow.
God, I was hyped.
Wow.
Fucking hyped for Dreamcatcher. I loved it when I was 8. I was like, I had aliens, some blood. That's all it took to entertain me.
Episode 8 is only written by Ryan Johnson.
Oh,
that's interesting.
All right.
That's neat. Yes.
So yeah, then I'm pretty sure this is his last involvement with any Star Wars picture.
Yeah, because he did write Force Awakens.
Yeah, he was one of the writers. It was him, Abrams, and the guy who did Little Miss Sunshine, Michael Arden? Is that right? Sure. He did Toy Story 3, Little Miss Sunshine. He won an Oscar for it.
Yeah.
Look this up. I might be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right, though. See. But I believe he just did a story treatment, and then... Or he did like a first draft, and then Kasdan and Abrams went over the screenplay.
Yeah, I mean, what's up with it being cool to like hate on the Force Awakens? I really enjoyed that.
Alright,
I love that movie.
It's because there's now 2 new Star Wars movies. There's Force Awakens and Rogue One, and you see a lot of people who are, you know, split down. Which one's better than the other? Me, I think Force Awakens is a superior film.
In every way, though. Like,
yeah.
In the action, I enjoy the action in Force Awakens more. I don't know.
Rogue One got a little more creative with the action.
Yeah.
Like, what stands out to me for, like, the spectacle is the 2 Star Destroyers going through each other. I was like, wow.
That was pretty cool.
That was awesome.
Was pretty cool, yeah.
That was cool. I don't think... Force Awakens didn't really have anything that amazing. You had planets blowing up.
Yeah.
But...
I just thought, like, I don't know. I felt more intensity in the Force Awakens for whatever reason. Especially, like, I mean, I guess... There's
more intrigue.
Yeah.
In Force Awakens. Like,
yeah, because it's new.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be that excited for a movie again. Except for it.
Oh, you are excited for it.
I am.
Boy.
We'll get on to...
It's a little late to talk about that trailer, though.
It is.
I've never seen that trailer.
But anyways, Force Awakens against Rogue One. To me, Force Awakens, a lot of people say, oh, it's just a rehash, a remake, a reboot. It kind of is, but I think it's more of an ode to what people love about Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's like one massive tribute while also being a sequel and a reboot.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not just redoing it for the hell of it. It's more kind of like, let's make a movie, a Star Wars movie that celebrates everything that people love about Star Wars. And then for Episode 8 and 9, they can take it into a different direction.
Yeah, see that, I kind of got that vibe too. And like, it paralleled A New Hope in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But, like, and that's fine. I think that it sort of fits with the theme that George Lucas has already set out, though, because he said everything fucking rhymes.
Yeah, like, it's like poetry.
Yeah,
like he
it
says.
rhymes. That's
a good
stupid,
point.
but like at
history
the same time,
repeats itself.
Yeah, and like I think it's cool. Like I don't know, in some parts it's stupid. When George Lucas, on paper, George Lucas is such a good creative mind. He doesn't know what to do with his own ideas.
There's no denying that.
Yeah, and like the idea that history repeats itself, this cat is really making.
Do you think anyone's gonna even hear Nathaniel? People are gonna be like, "What's this cat they're talking about?"
I don't think so.
Maybe these guys insane.
It could be. Maybe it's a figment. But nah, I yeah, very like. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it sounded like someone's tapping on the window.
Yeah,
True.
That's creepy. You're right.
Star Wars
Michael
rules.
Arndt.
Yeah, he did a treatment on it.
Yep, sure did.
Have you ever?
He also did write first draft.
Yeah, have you ever seen Little Miss Sunshine?
I haven't. Watch it.
That's a great movie. It was when that movie came out, there was a big burst of indie comedy drama films that kind of had like a quirky aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
So after that, you had movies like Juno, Away We Go, Smart People.
Yeah.
But Little Miss Sunshine, that was a fantastic movie. I highly recommend it. Great family, dysfunctional family drama.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. It's like, he went on to kind of work on Star Wars because he's just a good screenwriter.
Yeah.
I guess he's hot talent for screenwriting. Ooh, we want you for Toy Story. Oh, Star Wars, come here.
Gosh. Well, I guess that should segue into what the episode should be about, or is about, which is,
we haven't talked about Venom yet.
We haven't. Oh shit. We do need to talk about Venom.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Venom. That's what we were talking about at work earlier.
Yeah.
So
should we just make this episode about Venom? Or should we make it about Alien?
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
We record everything. This is all natural, baby.
You want to rock, paper, scissors for what goes first?
Yes.
We have more to talk about Alien Covenant, so we might as well... Let's go and talk about Venom.
Yeah.
Alright, so it seems like, a few weeks ago, Sony was like, we're making a Venom movie that's not in continuity with MCU. A Spider-Man-less Venom movie.
And then it pissed everyone off. Everyone was mad, and including myself.
Yeah, same.
It's a bad idea.
It boggles... Well, it doesn't boggle my mind. They're making this because they can.
Yeah.
Because they still have access, and they want to make money.
Yeah.
So but it's just weird that there's not going to be Spider-Man in it.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
Do you think they're going to, cheap out and, reference Spider-Man?
Oh,
Venom's going to be like, I hope I don't see that web slinger.
Oh, no, I think that's almost a guarantee that they mention it like that. Yeah. And they're going to do it really cheaply. It's going to be terrible. But, yeah, no, I like that, 1 week, people were like, oh my god, this is the worst, and, just shitting on it.
Yeah.
Then, Tom Hardy gets cast, and everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Fantastic casting. Just guys, Sony Pictures isn't, Sony as a company, I think, is going broke. I don't think they're doing well. But,
no,
they have money. They're not doing well?
Not financially.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not a business expert, but they're not as viable.
Yeah.
There was a time when Sony shit was top of the line, but now no one owns a Sony TV. But that's getting off topic.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy.
I'm just saying they can pay him.
Yeah.
The fuck, dude. He'll do a movie, you know?
But
he's not that. He doesn't take himself that seriously.
No, that's the thing. Apparently he's real finicky for roles that he picks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a dedicated actor. From what I understand, that's what people were saying, is that they couldn't believe it. But maybe he's just a big Venom fan. Don't get me wrong, Venom's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get Tom Hardy to play, Spider-Man or some light-hearted character, because I think Tom Hardy is more interested in intense roles.
Yeah.
And from what I know, aren't they trying to aim this to be an R-rated, like almost horror aesthetic Venom movie? They're trying to do the R-rated bandwagon.
I would be interested in seeing that, but at the same time,
Venom doesn't need to be R-rated, does it?
That's not like the character itself. Like he's a violent character to be sure,
but it doesn't need to be gruesome.
Yeah, no, it doesn't need to, because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make it like overly, like just gratuitous, you know.
Venom's gonna be ripping people apart,
yeah,
like in
it's
half.
Fucking terrifying. Yeah.
I don't know if
and
Sony can do R-rated films. I don't think they've ever made like a graphic, like intense, like drama film.
Yeah.
Because they're known for like Men in Black, Spider-Man, Ghostbusters. I looked into it once for their studio historically. I don't think they've ever. You might want to go ahead and fact check this. Just Sony Picture movies. I don't think they've ever made anything that was like Best Picture nominated. Like they make movies that are, going to be money makers. Yeah, we're going and fact checking a list of Sony Picture movies, because like I don't know if they can do like bloody movies. I don't know if they have it in them.
I don't know if there's a way to check this.
Just do it. Here's a list on 100 Sony Picture movies.
Top 100. Yeah.
Like I don't think they've ever done anything.
Skyfall. Ooh.
Yeah, all right.
What a classic.
But that's a franchise movie.
No, Spider-Man 3, Spectre, Spider-Man. These are all like the movies that did really well.
Yeah, see, they got movies like Da Vinci Code, PG-13, Hancock, PG-13.
Casino Royale.
That's a great movie. I haven't seen it, but that's kind of an intense movie, isn't it? It's not like it's no Men in Black, Sony.
No. Smurfs. The Mermaid. I don't know what that is.
Terminator 2. That might have been with a subsidiary company.
Yeah.
That was probably a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't see that.
But modern Sony, I don't think they know how to do R-rated. Coming off Smurfs and Men in Black and Amazing Spider-Man, I feel like we brought up Men in Black a lot in this podcast.
More than I thought.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, Men in Black's cool, but I didn't.
Guess.
I guess it's because we keep talking about Sony.
I guess so. I don't know.
How do you?
Wolves?
Really? That was Sony? That's old school Sony. What, Gone with the Wind? No. Sony wasn't even around back then. Yeah, these are probably just movies that they own at this point.
Godzilla 98.
Yeah.
Hitch.
Hitch.
That classic tale.
Kevin James and Will Smith.
Wow. The Karate Kid 2010.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Surprised that one didn't win Best Picture.
But you see what I mean? Like I don't think they know how to do dark, gritty, R-rated.
Yeah. Rain Man.
Rain Man. That's a great movie.
It is.
You know who talks like Rain Man, right?
Who talks like Rain Man?
Let's just say we work with him. Wink, wink.
Sorry. Is it our general manager?
Yeah. He talks like Rain Man.
Good guy. Class act.
Yeah.
Not really. Let's move on. He's probably not going to listen to the podcast.
No. We'll just not bring up where we work.
No, it's not.
Yeah. That's not. People shouldn't know this about us.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean they can be our podcast friends and stuff. They don't need to know where we work. Stuff such as that. I think Tom Hardy makes sense. He's a pretty beefy guy. He has the build to play Venom. Unlike Eric Foreman from that 70s show, Topher Grace.
Yeah.
Which is strange because he seems like a guy who would be playing Peter Parker in the old Spider-Man movies, but they got him to play Venom. I guess it was like a consolation role. They're like, hey, you lucked out to Tobey Maguire, but we're shoehorning Venom if you want to be involved in that.
Yeah. See, like Venom being in Spider-Man 3 was truly shoehorning. Like, they really didn't want him in the movie. Like, Sam Raimi didn't want him.
No. I think he just wanted Sandman.
Yeah.
And maybe the
New Goblin.
Yeah. That's not Hobgoblin.
Nah, they call him New Goblin.
New Goblin.
Which is fine.
Like New Metal.
Yeah.
Like Korn and Limp Bizkit. It's a new metal.
Oh, it's great.
The New Goblin. NU-Goblin.
Oh. Jesus. I hate this.
But Venom. He's cool.
Is he?
Yeah, he's badass as fuck, dude. What are you questioning?
No, I'm not questioning.
People love people love the look of Venom, like in the comics.
Yeah, no, he really is a cool looking character.
Yeah.
I just don't know if like most of the violence with Venom that people so talk about, they're like, oh, we need an R-rated Venom movie. Most of that stuff is like off screen, if you will, in the comics. Like it's just alluded to. Like you see like blood splattering on the wall. Like you don't necessarily see like everything.
Right.
Because Venom, at the end of the day, is a Spider-Man character, and Spider-Man is, while a dark character, sure.
Yeah, it has its moments, but it's not like
he doesn't need to be a horror movie. You know, like I don't know. I just that's not interesting.
I brought up earlier that they should give David Cronenberg to direct. He does body horror better than anyone else.
The only thing body horror I would like it to be good. You know, like I would like it to be really great.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the direction they should take it, but it looks like it's the direction they're taking. So let's, you know, that'd be fucking awesome to get
Cronenberg directing
so
Venom.
funny. Oh my god.
That would be. He still makes movies. Yeah, he still makes movies. Just very small, under radar movies. He works with Robert Pattinson quite a bit. He's been in like 3 Cronenberg movies. He hasn't done body horror in like decades though.
Weird.
I can't even think of the last true. Maybe Existence from like that was like '98 though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cronenberg still makes a lot of movies still. His last movie, Maps to the Stars, came out like 3 years ago. He's getting up there though. He's probably in his late 60s, early 70s by now.
Yeah.
So, speaking of aliens,
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about Alien Covenant.
We have some things to say, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We saw this 1 week ago from the time we were recording this podcast.
Yeah, was that
last
night or was it
no, that was
last night?
Yeah, a week from last night.
Okay. Boy, our days just blend together.
They really do. I know.
But
I was excited for this movie.
I was too. I was more excited for like pump for it because I was like, yes, like finally a movie Colin really loves. Was not that way. That did not.
Yeah.
How I wanted
It just. Let's start with the good before we get in the bad.
The good. Was there anything? What? The beginning part? Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, the first scene at the beginning. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go into.
Yeah.
You know, okay. Well, like, let's just non-spoilers first. What do you like about it? Non-spoilers.
Michael Fassbender was good in it. He wasn't great.
Yeah.
He was just good. He was good.
I'll say he was great.
All right. He's a great actor.
Yeah. I think he did great.
He was
With
good.
what he was good. But like, I think just like, basically my review of it, I think I gave it like a 6 out of 10. It's just not. It's not as good as people say it is.
Yeah, the critical reception seems to be like, oh, Alien's back to form.
Yeah,
I think it's
not as
because
good as Prometheus.
Which is the opposite of what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people say
Yeah.
this is better than Prometheus.
I think that like it undoes everything that Prometheus does. Kind of undoes everything that Alien and Aliens did too. Makes it just less. Makes it have less. I don't know. I am not the biggest fan.
No,
you aren't.
I think I hated this movie even more than you did.
Yeah.
Much more. It just, it's everything about it seemed rushed. Like at the beginning with the characters. Like that's not. Okay, let's just get into spoilers. Like,
yeah. Okay. What do you give it?
A rating?
Yeah, rating. You can do A through F.
I'm doing
1 through 10.
I'm doing 1 through 10.
Okay.
I'm thinking like no higher than a 5, but I kind of want to go 4 just out of sheer like, wow, there's a lot of things in this movie I really don't like. I think that's being a bit too low, a 4, because this movie is watchable. I'm just gonna give it a 5. I just didn't like it. It was just a bad movie in my opinion. But just like the beginning with the characters, you have Daniels.
Spoilers at this point.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Yeah, Daniels. I don't know.
She lost her James Franco at the beginning of the movie.
You love fucking saying.
Yeah, no, I'm not calling her her boyfriend or her husband because no, he was literally James Franco. But
there's no development. Character at all.
No, there was a tiny bit hinted in the prologue on YouTube where he's like, I have a cold.
You know.
But he dies, but it's like we don't know anything about them, so like why do we care exactly?
Yeah.
So that whole thing felt rushed. When the ship gets damaged, they wake up. It just seemed like they had to find. I don't know. It seemed like all the things happened because of for movie's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, Danny McBride was a real standout." I mean, yeah, he was fine in it, but didn't do much.
I think they're just looking for something praise
because he's known as the funny guy, and here he is in like a sci-fi horror movie.
Yeah, and like doing a suitable job. Mm-hmm. See, I think the cast did fine with what they were given.
Well, you know, like the three, the Daniels, Tennessee, and David, because the rest of the cast is David completely fucking expendable.
Yeah, I mean,
they're literally just there
Billy Crudup's just there.
Oh no, there he is, Billy Crudup. That was the missing link. Yeah. He was terrible in this movie. I'm sorry.
No, like
he was bad.
Was he terrible or was the character?
The character was terrible.
Yeah, because he did fine. I mean, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
A really good actor, but
his character is horribly written.
Yeah, no, the worst. The worst. He's Franco's like replacement, I guess. Yeah,
second in command.
Yeah, and
he takes over.
The worst fucking job at that.
Yeah, he gets all of them killed from Xenomorphs.
No, seriously, like he screwed the pooch on this one. Really, he shouldn't get another job.
I love it when they're at this alien planet that apparently seems habitable. He's just like looking at Daniel, smiling. He's just like, like pointing to the ground. Like, who's the man? Look what I found. Found a transmission, and we can live here.
They've been on this planet for like 3 minutes at this point. Like, dude, there could be fucking. I don't even know. There could be dinosaurs on this planet for all they know.
There could be. There could be giant clams that fly around.
Seriously, like. It'd be
just like the strangest thing you could imagine could be on this planet.
It was. That was stupid.
A huge complaint is that they're not wearing helmets. Because it does mention that, this is breathable air. I think on some sort of screen it says habitable, yeah.
Like, and I think that's a stupid. Like, the complaint is not without merit. Like, you would definitely be wearing a helmet.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Not like we're doing any space exploration, but like these highly advanced teams, like, all right, we can just breathe this foreign planet air.
Yeah,
but the only reason they do it is for movie's sake, because the xenospore has to get in their ear.
Speaking of xenospore, I don't hear anybody talking about how it is, what you said, which is infinitely intriguing. Like, it just infinitely more interesting than the movie, like, I think went on. I think that you grasped at a straw here, but I think it was a cool one. Like, where it's the most pure form of xenomorph.
Yeah, like the purest strain of xenomorph is in that plant. Yeah. It's just strange. Like, I would have never thought of that for an Alien movie. So I'll give it that. I never thought of a fungus on a planet that was like intelligent, had an intelligent like strain, like a living virus.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's strange. Like, that's a really strange concept that I would have never guessed would happen.
I don't know.
That shot where it was from inside the ear, that was a really cool shot. You can kind of hear his heart beating. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Visually stunning.
Quite. Honestly, visually stunning.
Very transfixing.
I clap.
I clapped because I know what Alien is.
Yeah. I clapped and saw a face hugger.
Imagine if people actually did clap. I think people at the end wanted to clap when Daniels survived.
Did they really?
They kind of gasped when they saw that she was like she was like standing on some sort of like ledge on the ship after the alien got blown.
terrible. I did not like that.
It's like,
it looked bad.
It did look bad because you couldn't tell what she was standing on. It's like, oh, she was standing on like a ledge.
Yeah, it's like
that you don't see. You just assume it's there. This movie's really makes you think.
I mean, it makes you think why is this movie made? Because it's awful.
Well, all right. So I liked Prometheus.
I didn't. I liked it more than this one. I don't know. Prometheus just took like.
I liked that it was barely related to the Alien franchise. The only thing where it was related to Alien was the Wayland Company, and then the silly Xeno at the end.
See, okay.
Because alright, if that's
I rewatched Alien recently, and like you can it's got more ties to Prometheus than you think. You know?
Yeah, it has the
like,
engineer.
It has the ship, the engineer ship that looks the exact same.
Yeah, alright, you're right. That is like a big connection to Alien.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, and the space jockey, which looks admittedly different in Alien. Looks different than the space jockey.
I thought they did a decent job replicating it.
I mean,
the armor suit. Before Prometheus, everyone assumed that's just what this alien looked like.
Yeah, and then I think Ridley Scott was like, you know, I want to make them blue people, so I'm going to make that an exosuit, even though it didn't really look quite like an exosuit should look, but whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how they had to work around that. They're like, oh, we have to work around this design from 1978. Oh, let's just make it a suit.
But, like, it's awesome looking.
Yeah, it is.
It's so cool, and it's so much cooler looking than the fucking Blue Men look that they go with.
I like the look of the engineer.
I
thought
liked
it was,
the look of the engineer before it, though.
It didn't show what the engineer looked like in the trailer, at least their face. So when I saw it in theaters and it showed his face, I was just like, ugh, that's strange.
It's such an interesting concept, like that he drinks like a strain of the black goo. For whatever reason,
and kills himself.
That strain, it like disintegrates him, and then
it breaks down his DNA.
Yeah.
Because there's the weird shot of like the camera going through his vein, shows his DNA, and it like breaks apart.
Yeah, and then he falls into the ocean, and then he seeds Earth.
See, I always assumed that was just like. I mean, I'm kind of dumb, so I assumed that planet wasn't Earth. I thought that was the planet that the Prometheus ship goes to.
I thought so at first too.
But everyone says no. That's like humans being created or something.
Yes.
Prometheus is just I don't know. It's just kind of a train wreck of ideas.
Yeah.
Not a train wreck in like a bad sense. I think the movie is watchable.
Yeah.
But Alien Covenant it was just a disappointing Alien sequel and a mediocre Alien movie ham-fisted into one product.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is an example of like criticism being used against it because people are like, oh, where are the xenomorphs? We want the Xenos.
Yeah.
And then when we do get them in this new movie, it's totally just not very satisfying.
Yeah, I think that just the alien, like the xenomorph, it's not even a xenomorph. Like, it doesn't even look like a xenomorph to me.
No.
It looks like seriously, like a protomorph.
Is it because it's a CGI creature and it's not the puppet or practical costume that they use in the original?
See, I think
that's what it was for me.
Yeah, but like also he doesn't look as mechanical as he should. Like
the way he moves, or like
no, because I mean, it is true. Like he acts different too. Because like this xenomorph was like out in the fucking open, like just like it didn't matter, you know. And that's not
jumping
really
on top of the ship and everything.
Yeah, like that's not really the characteristic of that creature, you know. It's not in character if it has a character. Like they're very elusive and like silent.
Yeah, they blend in with their environments. They don't from at least like Alien and Aliens. They're not like super, running through like fields to get to like a ship to jump on it and start bashing its head on the windshield. All right, that's kind of couldn't it just use its jaw, shatter through the glass, not headbutt.
Yeah, xenomorphs in these movies are seriously smart creatures. Like they're sentient. Like even
right,
I would say and I just don't. This one was mindless. Like it was just a mindless killing machine, and I didn't like that. Like the xenomorphs in the other movies, like, they were, I don't know, they were smarter, at least in Alien and Aliens. They were actually smart creatures, you know?
Yeah.
Like, their intellects
was hunted better.
Yeah, like, their intellects were, like, actually above most of the humans in those movies. And they were on par with Ripley's. Especially the Queen. Like, the Queen's it's a being. Like,
yeah,
it's a smart thing. But
it lays eggs.
Yeah, it does. Also, Queen aliens don't matter anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
I heard a theory that would kind of like, it would make sense. It said like that, oh god, it's so fucking dumb.
Do you think Ridley Scott just has like a massive like blueprint of just being like, oh, here we go, this is why there's no Queen alien, because David hasn't created her yet to create more eggs.
I think that Shaw was the first Queen alien. Because she has like those growths coming out of her head. She kind of looks like it kind of is like a crown, you know, in a way. Like it looks like that. Like
that's a solid guess.
Yeah, and like I think because she wasn't fertile or something, like she wasn't able to have kids. So like I think David used her infertile eggs to like spawn the eggs that we see. And that's why she's basically fucking exploded open.
That's actually, that's a really solid theory.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Yeah. And that way, like, you know, at least that gives Shaw a purpose in this fucking franchise.
Not to just die off screen.
Yeah.
Somehow.
This way, she's the original Queen Alien, in a way.
Alright, imagine how much different Covenant would have been if Prometheus had made even more money and it was just a better movie all around that audiences and critics loved. We wouldn't have gotten Alien Covenant. We would have gotten Prometheus 2. And Shaw and David would return. It would have been a completely different movie.
Yeah. Also, just a sidetrack. Anybody saying that this movie is Prometheus 2 is completely wrong. It's not. But like, it has like 5 minutes of Prometheus 2.
I thought there was a good bit of lead up from Prometheus with, you know, David's in it.
Yeah, David's in it.
That's a good bit.
David's in it, but
I didn't like his hair, because in the first one he had the God, what's the guy's name? Lawrence of Arabia haircut.
Yeah.
And in this one it's just kind of like long and
it's long, and then he cuts it with scissors, and then like a couple minutes later it's the exact same as Walter's. Like, it's the exact same as Walter's, straight up. It's like perfectly buzz cut.
David's a smart guy. You don't think he can just...
I guess, but like at the same time, like really?
That's stretching it a bit, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, why would... Also, David had blonde hair.
Yeah, he had like bleach blonde, bright hair.
Yeah, and in this one, he just...
That's being kind of nitpicky, I guess. I guess it doesn't really fucking matter what his hair looks like.
Yeah, I guess. I just think that it sort of... In a way, for me, like, I saw the twist coming.
I think everyone did.
Yeah, because as soon as he cuts his hair to look like Walter's, I'm like, there's going to be a switch at some point in this film.
Yeah.
That was obvious.
They did the old switcheroo, and it was not shocking at all.
No, and, like, David was sinister, and for me, I'm just like, okay, so definitely, Tennessee and Ellen Ripley.
Daniels, yeah. Did they die? Or did he just put them into
He put them in cryo-sleep, but, like, why would he keep them alive?
There's sequels.
But, like, that's just because movie.
This movie isn't... It's done okay, potentially. More worldwide. Domestically, it hasn't...
How's it doing?
I think it's doing... Alright, so Covenant, let's say it opened up roughly to, like, 35 million opening weekend. Prometheus did, like, 15 million more.
Okay.
So even though it says Alien, it's not quite making more money. It might do more worldwide.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna get a sequel. I guess.
I don't know. I just wish that we could just continue the story. Frankly, we should just continue the story.
Not too prequels, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's too late at this point to bring back like Ripley and Dude and Hicks. But like, that's be really cool.
That's what Blomkamp wanted to do.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Cause like,
do you think
there have been comic books that dealt with that.
Do you think Sigourney's too old though?
No.
She's like in her mid-60s.
She looks great.
She does. I love me some Sigourney Weaver.
Me too, dude. She looks awesome for her age. Like, looks fantastic. But no, because like she could easily pass off as just an aged Ripley. Like,
but Ripley's dead.
Yeah, I guess.
In Resurrection, it was clone. But I think the whole Blomkamp thing was to just ignore those movies.
When did she? Yeah, no, she doesn't die in Alien.
She does in Alien 3.
Yeah,
at the very end.
And they wanted to ignore everything after Aliens. Just
Blomkamp, he's more style over substance.
He is.
He did District 9, which was a big hit, and then he just kind of tried replicating it with Elysium and Chappie, which I haven't seen, but just from the trailers, like, I think they're...
I've seen Chappie. I don't know. Chappie, I liked it. But, like,
oh, you've seen it?
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't like it.
Chappie the robot.
I don't know. I thought it was really going to be great, but at the same time, I saw trailers. Just like, this looks like things I've seen,
but it has D. Antwoord in it. I bet they were really annoying and stuck out, and they were just acting goofy and strange.
No, it was really bad. Really bad. I hated it.
Did you like District 9?
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah,
actually.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I used to watch it all the time back when I had on DVD.
Pick it up and plug in my phone.
Alright.
But,
anyways.
I would almost be down to get food after this.
From where?
I don't even know.
What's open? I'm fucking tired.
Scared. Tired?
Yeah, I'm tired as dog shit.
Get up, do breakfast.
Yeah. So any final words on Alien Covenant?
What did you
spoiler things I liked about it.
What were things like? I mean, for instance, like I know you like the flute scene.
Yeah, that was
that
a
even
good
a
scene.
flute or was that a recorder?
It was some sort of wind instrument.
Yeah.
I guess it was a flute.
Yeah, we'll say it's a flute.
That scene was cool. Yeah. I guess finding out what happened to the engineers at first was interesting.
And then you realize why the fuck David would ever do that, and then it makes no sense.
It doesn't.
But I think Red Letter Beer talks. Like you mentioned, probably because he retcons
Prometheus.
Does it really retcon Prometheus though?
Yeah, because then we don't find out why the engineers wanted to destroy humanity.
It's not a retcon, though. It's just a bad continuation. Retconning is going back and saying, oh, this was actually like this the whole time.
What if in Alien Covenant they're like, oh, Prometheus, that was just a elaborate simulator that the crew was going on
would have been
prepare.
A retcon. That would have been a fucking retcon.
That would have been so bad.
Yeah.
That was actually a simulator that the Covenant crew played. Just in case.
Space Jockey are still like squid.
I don't think Ridley Scott directed Covenant.
No?
If you look at Prometheus and The Martian, I believe The Martian is what he did after Prometheus. They feel like they're from the same director.
Yeah.
You know, he uses a lot of, like, I don't know, something about the shots he uses. Big shots.
Yeah.
This movie, just not so much.
It's really contained, not big.
Yeah. Like, a lot of scenes took place in David's, like, damp cave.
Yeah.
That's not interesting, even though we have this whole engineer city that would have been really cool to kind of look through.
Yeah. What? Just brings so many questions. Black. What the fuck is the black?
It's a weapon.
Is it
a biological weapon?
It's a weapon, and it's also like a life-creating substance. And it's also a thing that breaks down sometimes. It's also something
that creates xenos.
It creates protomorphs and neomorphs and zeomorphs.
I think they just need to give up on Alien. They just need to quit.
See,
what's done is done.
For real.
Alien and Aliens are great. You're not going to recreate it. I mean, they tried something different with Prometheus, but it just... Maybe a too many cooks scenario. too many
I would
things
say that.
kind of mashed into it. Like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Set up for the sequel.
It's just like it doesn't need. We didn't need an origin story. Like, we didn't need one.
No. Why do they need to be created? Why couldn't they have just
been aliens?
Yeah.
Because now they're not aliens. They're just like they're creations of David, which doesn't really make them aliens.
And we created
not
David, and engineers created us. So I guess it's like what, some sort of circle, a circle of creation. Is that what they're alluding to?
I don't know. I think it's like no. I have no idea.
Is that what people thought in the late 70s and early 80s after watching Alien? They were like, who created them?
No one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
Not a single person.
They were probably thinking, where do they come from? But you don't think anyone was like, what species created them?
Yeah.
Oh my god, an android? Overall, I was extremely disappointed.
Me too.
It seems like an alien movie that was made for people like who wanted to like go out and see a movie. Because remember when we saw in theaters, there was like a group of like 8 like fratty bro type kids who sat in front of us. See what I mean?
Of like 8 Jimmies.
Yeah. A group of like 8 Jimmies. And do you think they
He's gonna hate this.
like, do you think anyone really gave a fuck about Aliens, Prometheus, any continuity? No, they were just out there to like see a movie.
Yeah.
Because even the girl at the concession stand, she was like, oh, what movie are you seeing? And I was like, oh my god, she's talking to me. And I was like, alright, be cool, Collin. I was like, oh, I'm seeing Alien. She was like, oh, I saw it last night. And I was like, oh, really? And she was like, yeah, it was a good one. I was like, oh, I'm hearing good things. But, you know, it's maybe like for the person who's like, oh, I watched some of Aliens with my dad on VHS in the living room when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Until my mom turned it off because it was R-rated.
See,
I think for like big fans, they're not liking this too much.
No. See, okay, Alien and Aliens don't even touch this in terms of violence. Like, this was so fucking gratuitous.
Yeah, it was. A lot of it looked like a video game cutscene.
Yeah.
Like with the fake blood and.
No, and
it seemed overly gory, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Just to like make up for something.
Yeah, and like the neomorph like popping out of that dude's back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was just like, whoa, like this is really a lot, like, and for no reason.
Yeah, because then in like the next scene, there's like blood all over the floor.
Yeah.
And it was like, go, damn. Don't get me wrong, I love bloody movies, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, I just thought it was not necessary.
So, see Alien Covenant if you just absolutely have to. It's not really even worth seeing it in a theater. You could like rent this movie and get the same amount of enjoyment because it wasn't like a big like spectacle, you know. It's not like seeing a Nolan movie on IMAX where you're just like, wow, that was worth like theater experience.
Yeah,
you know.
You excited for Dunkirk? I'm honestly not as excited about it.
I'm not like anticipating it, but it looks like it's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah. I'm
hoping that it defies my expectations.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping that when I do see it, I'm on like the edge of my seat the whole time. Like it's just like an intense ride throughout of like people stuck on boats, like trying to like save their lives. Because that's what it is, like a survival story. People trying to evacuate Dunkirk.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like a special story behind Dunkirk. Like.
Yeah, none of them died.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That ain't no spoiler alert. That's a history lesson. They all got like rescued, or at least they weren't attacked. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a history buff. I know like hundreds of thousands of people were saved. Or no, it was some sort of turn in the war because Germany could have like wiped them out, but they didn't, and because of that, they lost.
Yeah, and like there's no reason that they didn't either. Like,
for some reason, like the attack was called off.
Yeah.
And was it the British army or the French? I think it might have been some French. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, for some reason they weren't attacked.
Because France.
Yeah, Dunkirk is in
Yeah.
France.
Yeah.
Off of France.
Beaches of France.
France.
I don't know. I mean, like, that's... See, I'm worried.
Why?
I think that, what if this fucking thing turns out to be super Nolan-esque?
Like it has
He
some
just
sort of
takes some
Inception.
sci-fi shit.
Yeah.
Like
a mind bender.
yeah, and then
Well-
he connects it to the Unbreakable universe.
Oh my god.
What if, baby? Oh boy.
Shows James McAvoy in it. I don't age either with my split personality.
Yeah, it's also time travel. That'd be.
Like,
I'd clap.
So, do you think this movie's gonna get Nolan an Oscar nod? Or do you think it's gonna come out over summer,
I think
and
it's
then the
gonna come out
Academy's
over
gonna
summer.
ignore it?
I think that
Because he hasn't been nominated yet.
yeah, it's pretty wild. But like, I think that honestly, I think that it's getting hyped, and I think it's gonna be about like an Interstellar situation where everybody hyped it up and then it was okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
had some issues. He's gonna try doing too much when really it should just do one thing. Just be like, okay, just tell this like biographical like war drama about Dunkirk.
Yeah.
But he's gonna try like doing like some weird thing. Because if you notice in the trailer, there's like that ticking clock,
Yes.
and it's like, okay, like the clock is ticking and it keeps getting faster and faster. I don't know why, but I have a feeling this movie's gonna have some sort of time loop in it. Like
Okay,
like
that
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Groundhog's Day. We're probably wrong. Maybe it is just a
I mean-
straightforward war film. And
I
no
would
one's just
love
like,
that,
look,
though.
look, I'm just trying to
See-
make a film about the Battle of Dunkirk.
Part of me would be so fucking excited for that. Like to see like a time loop thing where Nolan goes off.
Oh,
It's like,
that would piss everyone off.
It
like
would.
for a
It would
World
make
War II
everybody
movie.
mad. Oh, everybody would be mad. It would be great. It would be so great. I just love watching people get triggered.
In
Especially
theaters,
about this.
You turn
Yeah,
behind
like-
in your theater scene, you watch people get triggered.
Yeah, they're all just like, what the fuck? But at the same time, nobody really knows what happened at that battle.
No.
We know what happened. We know the outcome. But like, you know,
What do I know shit about being in war?
I mean, that's not what we're questioning. It's not at all the same thing. But I don't know. It might be good. Might be good.
I think it'll be just fine. Maybe it will be exceptional. Yeah,
It'll
no
be
one has.
Interstellar. If you know what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Oh boy,
Oh my god.
I clapped.
I clapped when I saw Interstellar because I hadn't seen it yet. I was like, I don't
Have you
know
ever
these
clapped
things.
at the end of a movie?
Yeah, a little bit. People clapped at the end of La La Land. It wasn't fanboying like loud, like, oh.
Have you ever
It was like a
fanboy
subtle.
clapping?
All right, so when I saw Force
Sorry.
Awakens,
Yes.
that was the most surprisingly silent movie theater. No one clapped, no one applauded.
Wow.
I don't think anyone even clapped at the end of the movie. Everyone was just dead silent watching Star
I saw
Wars.
that on a Thursday night at like 2 in the morning. This is funny. I snuck out of the because like it was like 7 or 8 o'clock that night, and it was Jimmy, Cole, and I, and we were all just chilling at Jimmy's house.
Jimmy was
Yeah,
with you?
Jimmy was with us, and this is fantastic. We have to have Jimmy on the show.
Oh, definitely.
But it was see like. It's such a
Okay.
weird story in hindsight.
Oh, I'm dying to hear your Jimmy and Cole story.
Oh boy, no, but like we were all just sitting around. And we're like, hey, we should really like go see the Star Wars movie. Cole's like, nah, there's like no fucking way there's a showing of this film. And,
But you didn't think you're gonna get tickets.
Yeah, and so we
It's
all
been sold out for months.
yeah, but like we looked and like there was the 2 a.m. showing, and we were all like, yeah, like let's
2
do it.
a.m.
2
on a
a.m.
Thursday.
2 a.m. on a Thursday night. I had an exam the next day. And I did it. We bought our tickets and we're like, well, we're going now. And I went home, went to bed, literally like fell asleep for like 2 hours, set my alarm, got up, went out my window, walked over to Jimmy's house. We all like snuck out of our houses.
You snuck out of your houses?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
We snuck out of our houses. Went to see Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Wait, so you set an alarm? Like you got a little pregame
Yeah, I got a little
Star Wars?
Yeah, absolutely. It was great. It was so much fun.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and then after it, like Jimmy's like, dude, Jimmy's not the biggest Star Wars fan himself, so he's like, I love that, but I don't know what it was about.
Oh, he hadn't seen any Star Wars
movies, but like he wasn't
not
that familiar with it.
Jimmy doesn't strike me as like a huge Star Wars fan.
But he loved the action. He was like, whoa, like that was a kick-ass movie.
Yeah.
Like, that was cool. And yeah, it was awesome.
I bought 2 tickets for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Back in October. It was when they released the final trailer during like some football game on ESPN.
Yeah.
And after that, that's when the tickets went up, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get my tickets early. So I bought 2, and on one of my Facebook group chats, I was like, hey, who wants to come to it? And it ended up being Hunter. Drove up from Orlando.
Wow.
I think he may have been in town to see family for Christmas.
Yeah.
But anyways, we went and saw it, and I took off Friday to make sure to go see it, and Hunter was like, dude, why didn't you take off for Thursday? We could have seen it a day earlier. And I'm like, dude, I wanted a Friday night off. That's why. I just wanted to take off Friday. That was the day it was coming out. It was like December 18th. So we saw it, and he ended up taking mushrooms.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh
before seeing the movie, he took like a gram or 2 of mushrooms and watched Star Wars with me.
I would not have wanted to watch that movie on mushrooms.
No, me neither. But Hunter's just that type of guy. But anyways, so when the movie ends and it's like, you know, the big cliffhanger of Luke Skywalker handing over the saber, and it ends, and you're like, oh damn it, I want to see more. I look over at Hunter, and he's just drenched in sweat. Like he's covered in sweat. His eyes are all wide, and his mouth is kind of hanging open. And I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? And he's like, his chest is heaving. He's like smiling at me. He's like, yeah, man, I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, he wasn't tripping balls or anything. Like, he wasn't doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
But he was so sweaty, and I'll never forget that. Sweaty Hunter.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah. And then I think we got Chick-fil-A after that, and then drove around for a bit.
Oh man. Holy shit. Oh, now that I think about it, because I had bought a ticket to like the 2 in the afternoon showing on Friday. And so I watched it like within like 12 hours.
Oh, you saw it twice?
Yeah, I saw it twice
in a row?
Yeah.
Practically?
It's pretty funny. Yeah, no, because I went with Garen.
Garen?
Yeah.
How was Garen?
Yeah. He's still good. He's alright. Still working at Goodwill.
Why did he go from the place we're working at to Goodwill? I don't
okay.
Did he not enjoy working with everyone?
I don't think he enjoyed working in the restaurant business in the first place.
And alright. It just wasn't his thing.
And his schedule is a lot structured. So like it's more like Friday.
True.
Until 8 o'clock. And, you know, that must be nice. That would be nice. It's definitely less money. You know, like we make, but like at the same time, if that's your like,
if that's your preferred like work schedule.
Yeah, if that's your preference. I mean, like, you know, you get weekends off. Shit, man, it must be really nice.
Yeah, it must be. What's a weekend? I mean, like Tuesday and Monday.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I love that. Like going to sleep on a Sunday, just be like, oh, I can sleep in on my weekend on Monday, and everyone else is like going to work. Anyways.
So true.
What were we talking about? Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Did you have people clapping?
Yeah, definitely.
You were one of them too. You joined in on those claps.
Ah, man.
Oh, bullshit.
Dude,
bullshit.
shut the fuck
Everyone was having a fun time in that theater.
Everyone, I mean, it was a great time, but like, I don't know. I'm not really one to clap in movies because like I feel like clapping is for the people, and they're not there. So why would you clap?
I will give a good film a small ovation if the audience is in on it.
Yeah.
They did that for La La Land. It was like a little like pitter patter clap. Everyone enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. Word.
People clapped like crazy for Spider-Man 3.
That's funny.
Cheers, lots of cheers. Like, remember the scene where, like, God, James Franco, Harry Osborn, he's, like, dissing Peter about Mary Jane. He's like, oh, her sweet, like, lips or something like that. He's, like, talking smack to him. The audience was already like, ooh. It was insane.
That's awesome.
It was awesome.
Creed in theaters.
Oh, really?
That was fucking nuts. It was like watching an actual, I mean, I've never been to an actual boxing match, but, like, it was
like being at a bar during a big game.
Kind of. Yeah, like, it was, I mean, just people screaming, like, get his ass! Just, like, it was amazing, dude. Yes.
That's awesome.
That was
it seems appropriate for Creed, you know, during a fighting scene. I guess that's not, like...
Totally, I was on board with it.
It's still obnoxious, but I guess it's fitting. That's cool.
Yeah. And, like, you know, I mean, Creed's a fantastic film. It's great. It's probably the fucking second best Rocky movie.
I've actually never seen Rocky.
Really?
Yep, never seen Rocky. I have it on Blu-ray.
I've seen all of them.
I haven't seen any of them. I know, it's insane, isn't it?
They're pretty good. I mean, like, Rocky 1 is really good.
Yeah, it's
Rocky 2
is
great. Rocky 2 is great. It's better than Rocky 1. I don't think anybody... Actually, I think some people agree with that.
I'm sure Rocky has its fans. I mean, I need to watch it. Yeah. I need to watch the Rocky films.
It's just
get
great
on everyone
like,
else's
the story
level.
behind it's really awesome. It's like Stallone like proposed this idea, and no one fucking thought it would do anything. And so he's like, yeah, okay, I guess I'll just star in it.
Won an Oscar for Best Picture.
Yeah.
It became like an iconic American film.
Yeah. And also in Creed, it's a great actor.
I thought he was gonna win for Best Supporting Actor.
It would have been awesome.
I really thought he was going to because he's like veteran actor returning to like a famous role, but it went to Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies.
How underwhelming is that? Do you remember Bridge of Spies at all? Did you ever see it?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to.
No one talks about
I was
Spies.
I'm not seeing Bridge of Spies. I'm sure it's a fine film.
I heard it was boring as shit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see it. Tom Hanks and like Soviet Russia. It just seemed like a, I don't know, it seemed like a movie that Clint Eastwood would make.
It does.
In a way. Tom Cruise. Yeah. Cold War era. Something like that.
Yeah.
Like he's what do you make?
Boring.
Clint Eastwood, he made it boring. Like the movie J. Edgar with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is that a Clint Eastwood film?
Yeah, it was.
That's funny.
Yeah. I never saw it.
That's so I forgot that existed.
That's a good example of like a failed Leonardo DiCaprio performance. Because no one remembers J. Edgar.
Wasn't he like really made up in that?
Yeah, he was under lots of prosthetics that looked like J. Edgar Hoover. I don't think he got nominated. That probably pissed him off.
Probably. He's like, well, I'm never working with this hack ever again.
Clint, you suck.
He does suck.
Oh yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, I don't know how he created a genetic clone. So Scott Eastwood looks exactly like
his son.
Yes.
Does he?
Yeah.
Hasn't he been in?
No, it's like
some things.
He's been some things.
Was he trying to? Did he audition for young Han? Probably.
He looks so much like that Alden. Alden.
See, he like
Albany.
What type of what not ethnicity?
Ethnicity.
Yeah. Yeah, like what type of name is that? Like
He's
Swedish.
Swedish or something.
Norwegian. I remember seeing Gran Torino in theaters with my friend and his family.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, it is.
He's so hit or miss. Like, Clint Eastwood's so fucking hit or miss. Gran Torino's awesome.
Some of the acting is really
Jersey
bad,
Boys
though.
is shitty.
Oh, I never saw Jersey Boys.
It's just boring.
He makes boring films sometimes.
He does.
Did you see American Sniper?
Yes.
How's that?
That was good.
That was good? That's what I heard. I never got around to seeing it.
I mean, like, it's not, like, an exciting film at all, but, like, I feel like it's a tough subject.
Yeah.
And it tackled it well. You know, like, it didn't exactly, like, take sides. Like, I story or whatever, but I felt like it told just enough about how he was kind of a piece of shit. Like this sniper. He was an asshole sometimes, you know?
From what the movie portrayed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Clint Eastwood. Have we not been recording this whole time?
No,
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh, the
would
mic's
suck
not on.
balls.
Whoops.
That would suck
Oopsie
balls.
daisies. Gran Torino. I feel like not many people remember it. People have seen it, but like,
I mean, fuck, dude, I remember that. It's a tough movie.
I remember the kids, the Vietnamese.
Oh, shit,
family.
$1 Million Baby.
Yeah, he directed that
Yeah,
one.
That's a great movie.
I've never seen that.
Dude, you need to watch that. That's a great film.
Yeah, but I know what happens.
I mean, yeah.
I know what happens at the end.
Yeah, but like still, just because you know Luke is Vader's son, that doesn't mean you don't watch Empire. Maybe it does. I don't fucking know.
It enticed me to see it more. I was like, well, no, that's his dad, so.
I want to watch that relationship.
There's so many movies, so little time.
Honestly.
It's overwhelming. Well,
Here you are. Favorites are Razorhead.
Racerhead is an awesome movie.
Stay.
David Lynch is the man. We'll have to save Lynch for another podcast.
Well, I have to really study him. I need to watch some.
Yeah, you do.
We'll watch Eraserhead back like showing Eraserhead.
We'll watch it slightly sped up.
Really? Is that a real thing?
Well, on like PS3 and PS4, if you just press over on the D-pad, it speeds it up by 1.5, so everyone's just kind of moving and talking a little bit quicker. It's weird. It's kind of funny.
That's actually...
Like, it's, like, there's still, like, audio and everything. It doesn't, like, cut it out and just skip forward. It just plays it slightly faster. 1.5 speed. Forward.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe if you're like, oh, I got a plane to catch, but I really want to finish watching Iron Man. If I speed it up slightly, I'll save 20 minutes. Maybe. I don't know.
There are so many things hidden, like, just, God, that's a said that. Iron Man.
That was the first movie that came to my mind. I don't know, I guess because we were talking a lot about superhero films.
Yeah.
I mean, you are wearing a Batman shirt right now.
Yeah, I am. I look good.
Yeah, I'm still wearing my work clothes. I probably smell like a chicken wing.
Probably.
Yeah. I bet we stunk up the theater when we saw Alien.
I bet we did.
We both were fresh off work.
I bet we did. That's fine.
Fuck them. Boys smell like French fries. They're making me hungry.
That's a bit racist.
Oh, I was not doing any accent.
Oh, come on. They making me hungry. Yeah. They making me hungry.
You never say that?
No. That's never been a thing I said. Wow. That's not a real thing.
I mean, we can cut this out. Don't cut it. No, none of it.
Way too lazy to fucking edit this whole thing.
Yeah,
it's insane.
You haven't even started editing on a film we shot 3 years ago.
Absolutely
at this
not.
point.
I'm checking my phone.
I guess I'll check mine. See if there's probably no new messages. I got a snap from Hunter. A chat snap, not a picture.
Did I call it that too?
A chat snap?
Yeah.
Alright, so I sent him a picture, and then like 2 days later he replies to it, and it says, "What is that?" So then like a day later after saying that, I reply, and I go, "What is what?" And then like a day later again, he finally replies with, "Whatever it was that you snapped me." Like, I don't know what I snapped you like 3 days ago.
Okay, I hate it when people do that.
Like the Snapchats are kind of disposable. I don't like.
Yeah.
Like I send it and then I forget about it.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like it. Tell them I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember. Like,
what a fucking dingus.
I know. I don't remember. That was like 3 days ago.
We should really wrap this thing up.
Yeah, we should. Hope everyone enjoyed our first episode. Kind of all over the place. Kind of just rambled on, but that's kind of just how we have conversations. We talk about one movie, it leads to another thing, leads to another. That's just how the conversation flows.
Yeah, we just go in. And yeah, if anybody from work is watching, well, thanks for watching. If anybody's watching or listening, more so.
Yeah,
that's more of a listen, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe you're doing this while doing your homework or working out.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just sitting in your room enjoying a beer. That's all completely cool.
Yeah. What Collin said. Either way, thanks for listening. We appreciate you. I guess if you want to check us out, we should really perfect this part of the podcast. But
yeah,
you can check Collin's YouTube channel. It's called The Media Store. He does reviews of movies. I don't think he posted a review of a movie.
All right, I haven't posted any videos lately for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
1, I'm too lazy.
Fair.
No, let's do 3. One,
Okay.
I'm too lazy.
Fair enough.
2, I don't want to do the Blu-ray updates anymore. I have too much shit, and I don't think they're that fun to make. And 3, I have no idea where my USB camera cord is, so I have no way to upload my footage without it.
That sucks.
So yeah, it'll probably be on this channel. So yeah.
Okay.
I need a new camera.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I need a DSLR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, my YouTube channel is Flying Potato Productions. Yeah, you heard that right. It's a real name.
FPP for short.
FPP for short. It's good stuff. You don't have a Twitter or anything?
No. I'm pretty lame
Yeah,
like
you
that.
do.
I'm just better. I'm just better than people because I don't use social media.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. Even though YouTube is pretty much a social media.
At this point, yeah,
It's
it really
extremely.
is. It really is. You can follow me on Twitter at Jacob's Wetsuit, also on Instagram at Jacob's Wetsuit. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll perfect that part later on.
Yeah.
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 If you have any email suggestions or anything like that, you can email us at flyingpotatoprod, PROD, @gmail.com. And yeah, that's a good email to reach out to us at.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the email a
Thanks.
lot.
Thanks, man.
I'm
I didn't
so
know your
tired.
feelings were so strong. Me too. I'm tired as fuck. We need to end this thing.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
All right.
Have a good one.
We love you. Maybe
you.
next podcast, talk about the Evil Dead.
Probably not, but maybe. All right. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.
We love you.
Bye.